Bundle up. It is going to be frigid. Here to tell us all about it is Storm Team 2 meteorologist Cameron Saliga. Cameron is out at Day Air Ballpark as we look ahead to another fun night of Deck the Diamond. Cameron, how's it going out there?
Well, it is getting a little bit cold out here, but not too bad, especially as we compare it to the weekend that we're going to have here. It's Arctic air will be surging in going into your Saturday in the afternoon. But right now, it is quiet. We have cloudy conditions, not too windy. It's not too cold outside. You definitely want to have the winter gear handy, though, as it is cold enough to warrant that. But outside, you can see it looks pretty nice on the Jeff Schmidt Auto Group camera. It doesn't look too busy on US 35. Obviously, people are heading home from work, and it's a little bit more congested than normal, but it looks like those cars are getting along A-OK. You can see where that Arctic air is located up to the north in the northern Midwest. That's where the purple color is located. That's where temperatures are into the teens, even single digits in some areas up there around Canada. But here in the Miami Valley right now, at 31 degrees, but that cold air will be moving in as we get into the daytime tomorrow. And if you have anything to do tomorrow, you might want to get it done in the morning hours because travel could become problematic in the afternoon. We're going to see some of the heaviest snow as we go into the mid-afternoon and as we get into the evening hours, but the morning hours should be good until about noon, 1 o'clock. That's when that snow starts to push on in. Temperatures will be their warmest actually in the middle of the daytime as well. We'll see that Arctic air surge in as we get into the late afternoon, down to 24 by 4 p.m. Outside right now, nothing to track on Live Doppler 2 HD. No rain, no snow into the overnight hours. Zooming on out, there is a low pressure all the way up to the north and west. You can see also a lot of snowfall into the northern portion of the United States. Right near that high pressure, that's what's going to be helping ushering. That will help us usher in that Arctic air as we go into the next 24 hours. Right now, temps at 31 in Dayton, 32 Minster, 30 in Union City, 33 still in Fairborn. Going through the nighttime on Future Track, we will see lots of cloud cover, but staying dry. That snow stays up to the north. Going into the midday, about noon is when we start to see that snow pushing on in, and it will continue as we go through the rest of the afternoon into the early evening hours. Then by the middle of the night, 10 to midnight, this snow will start to move on out of here. Heaviest of snow is going to come down to the south. You can see the darker blues down further to the south near Middletown and Wilmington. That's where they could pick up about 6 inches of snowfall. That is more than any other part of the area here as we go into your Saturday. But moving out and drying out as we get into your Sunday, we'll see some sunshine before the end of the weekend. It's just going to be very, very cold with temperatures not even getting up into the teens. Looking at your snowfall totals as we go into the daytime tomorrow, Salina up there in Mercer, Auglaize, Logan County could get up 1 to 3 inches. Further south, much of the Miami Valley, 2 to 5 inches into the central and southern half, and then isolated as you get further south down near Springboro and Wilmington, and further to the south into places like Cincinnati. Cloudy tonight. We'll have 27 degrees for that overnight low. It will be a cloudy one, but not too bad in terms of the winds. Variable 4 to 8 miles per hour. 30 going through the daytime tomorrow, but again, that comes in the middle of the day. Arctic air surging in late before that sun goes down. 7-day forecast. We will be drying out into the work week. Good news as well. We warm up quickly into the middle of the week there. We'll get up, go down from 10 degrees on Sunday all the way up to 53 degrees as we get into your Thursday, but that will also come with a chance of rain before cooler air settles in. So it's a roller coaster week with very cold temperatures and then back to the 50s on Thursday and then cooling down again by the weekend.